One more time. Welcome and welcome and more welcome. I thought I would come back on tonight and we're going to talk about T.I. and Tiny, Aborigine perspective about T.I. and Tiny. And I tell you, these celebrities, the darkness of these celebrities is getting worse. You know, first we were talking about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. You had that episode. And now T.I. and Tiny. It never seems to amaze me. Hollywood. Hollywood never seems to amaze me. Wise woman in the house. It just don't. And I think that what we do as fans and people who spectate, you get attached to celebrities. You get so invested in celebrities. They become your hero. They become something that you fantasize in. And I've seen that for so long that we have a lot of our melanated people who look up to darkness of people and not realizing that these folks are nothing but flesh and blood, just like you and I. That these people are no more than what they are, human. So you get connected. And you get connected, invested, and your feelings get hurt when your star end up in the moments that they're ending up into. It's a sad, sad, sad situation because they have had allegations about T.I. for several years. A narcissism. They said some say he has a narcissism problem, that he's very arrogant, that Tiny only staying with him because of the name, of the clout. Some people stay together doing for the fame and fortune. When you see a Beyonce and Jay-Z, some would call that a power team. But is it true love? Some would call it a power team, but is it true love? And sometimes you see these celebrities together, you don't see the darkness behind the celebrity. You just see what the media, you see what TV shows you. There is darkness in these celebrities. Most of them have sold their soul to the demon out there. Most of them have sold their soul to the demon out here. I mean, when you look at T.I. and Tiny, they came to the point where they welcome other people to come into their bedroom. And I have told people that when you invest yourself into the outside and you look into the outside of a person and you don't see the inside. See, we always look on the outside, what is beautiful on the outside, but you don't see what's dark in the inside. Images of people on the outside is what attracts you. You only see things that make you attracted to a person, but you don't take the time to see what's special in the inside of that person. And that's what we have seen so many times when we talk about these celebrities. We all get caught up, not we, but most get caught up in celebrity, popularity. Not same thing when you see on social media and you look at Facebook. People are only going to show you what they're going to show you. People don't show you their entire life. They're only going to show you what they're going to show you. You don't truly going to see the darkness, the dark side of people's life. They won't truly show you the dark side of themselves. They're only going to show you the positive side of themselves. It's a big picture that they show. But watching T.I. and Tiny for many years, and you can actually see that there's the disconnection in a marriage. You can see that T.I. does not look at Tiny the way he used to. Any man that opens his bed up for any woman that opens their bedroom up for someone else, they truly don't love you. They truly don't love you. If you can't get what you can get in the bedroom with the one woman that you with, then that person truly don't love you. Pony Locks just got off of work. Hope I don't miss too much. Getting greetings to the host. Yeah, you ever miss too much. I just decided to come on and basically talking about these celebrities out here. Basically T.I. and Tiny, and there's serious allegations of possible rape, drugging people, and it's really a dark side that really needs to be talked about when it comes down to T.I. and Tiny. There's a lot of juice out there, and it's just sad. It's sad because, like I said, many people look up to these people from the outside. They look up to these people. They look up to these celebrities. They look at these people as heroes, and not realizing the dark side of these people. And that's the craziest thing that you see out here. But as I chime in tonight, I just wanted to talk about this. You know, what do you guys feel about these the darkness of these people? You know, because like I have told people before, and I have seen on many occasions, just like when we talk about the other celebrities like Will and Jada Pinkett, it's definitely not a surprise. And now they're trying to shut up these women that are coming forward, that are basically talking about that they have drugged, that T.I. and Tiny has drugged them. And like I said, basically that he pays for these people to sleep in the bed with him. And so I don't understand why would he have to drug them? That's what I don't understand. Why would he have to drug them? And I have told people so many times that we have to understand, and in a perfect situation, we have to understand that in life, what we see in social media, what we see with celebrities, you got to understand what's real and what's not real. You have to understand what's fake and what's fake. What is fake? Now, just because you only see what people are going to give you from the outside. As a spectator, sitting from the outside, you gloat, you feel you gloat, you see these people as people that you would look up to, but you don't see their darkness. And like I have told you many times, people only going to show you what they're going to show you. They're never going to show you the fullness of their life. People will never show you the fullness of their life. They're only going to show you what they're going to show you. So many times I see on social media, I see on in life, we see people who envy each other. And when you truly love yourself, you don't have to be out here like that. You're in a relationship where your husband don't see you the way he should anymore. And he wants to open the bedroom up for you to get somebody else. He truly don't love you. I can never share my wife with anybody. And I don't understand what makes people get to their lowest to where they feel that they need an outside partner to rejuvenate them. Why do people feel that they need an outside partner to rejuvenate them? You take the time and appreciate and love the person that you're with. If that person has a weight problem, you do something about it. You help that person. And we are getting in society, everything is superficial. We live in a superficial world where we look on the outside of a person rather than the inside of a person. We live in a superficial world, impossible tasks. And we don't understand these things, that we all should get old. The body is a shell. Every man, every woman gets old. There's no going back, no matter how many tummy tucks you get, no matter how many breast implants you get, you still are going to age. And a person, if you're going to love, and if a person is truly going to love you, you work on the inside of you. Working on the outside ain't going to do a damn thing for you. Because the body is just a shell. The body is just a shell. Al Burris in the house. You can't do nothing about aging. You're born to die. The ancestors, you're gonna be with the ancestors. You're born to die in flesh. You don't die in spirit. You die in flesh. And that's what's wrong with us. We get caught up, Halito. We get caught up on superficial. We get caught up on the outside and rather than the inside of a person. And I have told people, I said many times before, that we, as a nation of people, we are superficial. And like I said, T.I. and Tiny, they got a problem on their hand right now. Because if the allegations are true, they can be in prison for this. I'm hearing that they have drugged several women. They have drugged several women. It's basically date rape. And I don't understand this. If you paying these people, what you have to drug them for? I don't understand this. And like I said, when you see that these are the examples that we got out here, and T.I. has a lot of popularity in Atlanta, and this is what you got to look forward to. This is what you got to look forward to. Women and men, you got to get it together. Not just women, men, you have to get it together. Because you're so busy loving the outside, and you forget the inner beauty of the person. And that's what's going on with T.I. and Tiny. T.I. don't love his wife no more. T.I. does not love his wife anymore. He's superficial. He's only with her because they're trying to not. It's all about popularity and clout. He don't really love his wife. He don't want to break up the marriage, but he don't love his wife. And his wife doing anything to keep her husband, she opening up the bedroom. And it's crazy. And this is what's going on out here. We have devilish people in Hollywood. Devilish people in Hollywood. Demons out here in Hollywood. And this is who you want to come up to be. These are the people that you want to look up to. And we could talk about our tribes all day long. These are the distractions of what we have to go through, of trying to teach our young where not to go. Teaching our young what not to do. Get away from the televisions, watching these celebrities. These demons are falling every day. It's like I told you, Will and Jada Smith, open marriage, opening the doors. What kind of marriage is that? What kind of marriage is that? That tells me that them two people don't love each other anymore. Anytime that you have an open marriage, you're telling me that you're not attracted to me anymore, that you, just to make you happy, I will let somebody else in. You are telling me that I am not appealing to you anymore. You got to be a fool to let somebody in your bedroom. You got to be a fool. But you think that person loves you. You think that person and it adores you. You can't throw money at love. You can't throw money at love. Money is the rule to all evil. That person not truly with them, because it's all about, that's why I keep telling you, when you look at Jay-Z, you ask yourself, well, would Beyonce even consider being with a Jay-Z if it wasn't for the clout and the money that Jay-Z has? Would she have an everyday man like me or anybody else? You have to understand these things. That these people, these celebrities in Hollywood, are a danger to our community. They are a danger to melanated people. These are not what your kids, your children should be looking up to. These are not what your children should be looking up to. Celebrities, Hollywood, who have sold their souls for many years. Nothing but selling their soul to the demon. And you have to ask yourself, what are they going to get in the end by selling their souls? They'll sell their own daughters, own sons. When you watch Dwayne Wade, the things that you see Dwayne Wade doing, that he condones anytime that he has a son walking around believing that his son is a daughter, walking around just because he wants his son to be happy. These are the demons that are keeping our community behind. These are the demons that are keeping our community behind. We will never evolve to the people that we should when we have these people that are leading our people. Celebrities. The danger of having celebrities. And we don't understand these. You get all attached to R. Kelly and all the music that he has made. Yes, I love a little bump and grind. You love these songs that he has made, but you overlook the danger of him. These are the things that we have to understand as melanated people. We got to remove ourselves from people who are bringing us down. Stop uplifting these type of people. As we build our tribes, we got to separate from some of our own. As we build our tribes, we got to turn our backs on some of our own. Because everybody is not going where you're going. Everybody is not going to grow where you're going. Some are just going to be with the elites until the elites stop kicking their ass. Then they want to be a part of us. It's not too, it's crazy that we don't see it like that. And then, Pony Lock said, I think Gabrielle Union was sent to Dwayne Wade to cause this confusion. At least this is what his ex-wife said. Yes, I do agree. I do agree. You start seeing Dwayne Wade. If I told you some of the things that Gabrielle Union done to feminize this man, it's a shame. The things that Gabrielle Union did to feminize Dwayne Wade, it's a shame. She allegedly used a dildo on this man, broke this man from being a man, got this man walking around in pink, got him going around with high shorts. She's breaking this man. She's a part of the problem also. No bumping and grinding with the mirror. Boy, Al Bora, you crazy. It is what it is. It is what it is. I watched Michael Jackson. For many years, everybody was trying to get old Mike and saying Mike was fooling. Mike wasn't fooling with the boys. Mike was losing his damn mind, but Mike was not fooling with them boys. I don't believe Mike. I sit there and you think about a lot of these things that we're talking about throughout history. We look at these superstars. We look at our culture, our quote unquote culture, and we have always stand out. We have some, it goes back to Rick James. We talk about Rick James. Rick James had an alcohol problem. He was a great singer. Everybody loves you for your performance, but they don't care about your well-being. They didn't care about Whitney Houston and her drug addiction. They just gave a damn about her voice. They didn't give a damn about her problems with alcoholism. They didn't give a damn about her drug addiction. They gave a damn about her getting up there singing, I will always love you. See, we are so connected in this music. The celebrities. And we don't give a damn about the people behind these celebrities. We don't think about their feelings that these people are walking around humans, that they are human beings. We don't realize that these people are no different than you and me. But we care about their performance, but we don't realize how sick these people really are. That how many of them have sold their soul to demons. To demons. The Illuminati. They sell a soul every day. When we talk about, I don't know if you guys remember the group, uh, it's the little boys. They used to be singing "I Will Never Lie Again." And Immature. And when you talk about Marcus Houston, and Marcus Houston went on, and he was around B2K and all them other kids, and Marcus Houston was a part of him and Stokes, and the other dudes, Chris Stokes. They were raping. They were raping the members. They were having sex with the young little boys, and we as fans, we don't sit there and think about these things. There was many of the members who stand out and was talking about how Chris Stokes was raping these little boys. But I never seen nobody come out and talk about these things. I didn't see the outcry saving the people, the victims of Chris Stokes. He had molested many of the members that came through there that were little boys. Hollywood is the devil. Hollywood is the devil. And it's been this way. Hollywood is the devil. And we don't recognize these things. We don't put emphasis in the things that we see with Hollywood. Hollywood is very dangerous for our people. It's very dangerous. And we gotta we as a nation of people, we gotta get better. We gotta get better. We look to the wrong. We uplift wrong. We don't uplift right. We uplift wrong. Because we have a fantasy of wanting to be famous. We have a fantasy of wanting to be famous. And that's not going to get us anywhere. We are destroying our nation of people, communities, selling our souls to the devil, the demon of these social platforms. And we don't understand this. We are damaging our people. So many young folks that are being poisoned to this music. We love the music. Oh man, who don't love sexual healing? Who don't love listening to Rick James? Who don't love listening to Luther Vandross? Who don't love listening to real good music? But every one of the people that I'm naming had a problem. Much as they made us feel good, they had a problem. And every last one of them people had drug problems, self-esteem issues. But they were out there coached to perform, and we loved their music. And they truly did not love themselves. I could go on with Prince. I could go on with Michael Jackson, who did not like the way he looked, so he bleached his skin. He didn't like the way he looked, so he bleached his skin. I want you guys to understand that when you have a lack of love for yourself, this is the things that happens. When you don't care or love you, and you love others more than you love you, you are more damaged than loved. We have several people who love their other people more than they love themselves. Hollywood, a few of their people trying to recruit me to be down. No BS. When I was at a festival, wow. Michael Jackson's parents were very abusive people. Yes, they was. Yes, there was. There was abusive people. Mike, but also Mike had a lack of love for his skin complexion. He thought that his skin was ugly. He looked in the mirror and he did not like the way he looked. He did not like the way he looked. When they tell you a lot, you wonder why people, his skin start looking the way it was, the way he fried his hair. He didn't like and love the way he looked because he was in an era where he was always told that he was ugly. So it's up to us to uplift our young people. We have young people just like Michael Jackson running around with self-esteem issues. Complex. And his parents did nothing about it. Yes, they did nothing about it. Little Richard, another person. They did nothing. Everybody is so into their performance, but we don't think about the darkness behind these people. And T.I. has a sex problem. T.I. has a sex problem because any man who is not satisfied with his own wife, he ain't satisfied with his own wife, will open the doors to have another woman come in, and he didn't get her. So Tiny should feel some type of way. Tiny should feel any woman that allows their man to bring another woman to the bed, then that means that she has self-esteem issues. He truly does not love you. He or she truly does not like you. Anytime somebody wants another person to come in your bedroom, they truly don't love you. They were looking for people whose friends what they were looking for, and I happen to be what they had their eyes on. Glad I turned them down. Yes, you don't let me tell you something, Albert. One thing about it, you would have been right now, you probably been you probably would be dead right now. And there's a lot of sacrifices. They're drinking blood. A lot of this is going on in the Democrat Party. A lot is going on in the Republican Party. A lot of these people who are running these elites. That's what they call the elites. Okay, and what we have to understand as melanated people, we gonna have to start coming together because we are so separated. We are so separated. It shouldn't be that our people have to go out on the outside to find love. We're supposed to embrace our culture. We have to embrace our culture. And that's something we don't do. When you see Mexican people, when you see African people, when you see French people, you see any other culture, Asian, they embrace their own people. They embrace their people. They uplift their young people. And we don't seem to do that. We have a problem with uplifting ours. We got men who talking about, oh, you too soft. You're talking to their young boys, oh, you too soft. Don't come over here and give me no hug. You too soft. That's too soft. Because that man lacked the love from his father. That man lacked the love from his father. And it comes a generation trend. They think that being tough is punching their sons in the chest, and that is called being tough. Being tough is not your masculinity, is not being tough. We have to get in tune with ourselves and love ourselves and understand who we are. And we got problems with loving thyself. You can't love your wife or your husband unless you love yourself. It starts with you. Everything starts with you. You can't believe how hard it is in the world, but you got to understand you can grow with you and tune yourself with you. Love you. Once you love you, you are able to love somebody else, but you can't love nobody else without loving you. We have been trained to tell our sons to just give our daughters or give other people daughters presents. They made a Valentine's Day, and you're trained to tell one to give something special without the other. But you ain't training the daughters to give back to the sons and saying, and in return of showing how special that person is to you. Love goes both ways. Love don't go the other way around. It's not a one-sided thing. When we teach, we have to teach that both should show appreciation, not one. And this is what we have done. We have some broken people, and we are so in tune with all these pagan holidays, and we're not in tune with the love of ourselves. We're not in tune with the love with thyself. When you love you, there's nobody can stop you. There's no greater love than you. And when you love you, then you're able to love your spouse, and you can give your spouse everything. But you can't give your spouse everything if you don't love you. Your spouse is going to be left on a short end when you don't love you. You out there so busy giving everything, but you never gave you nothing. You're so busy giving, but you never gave yourself nothing. And you're losing yourself. Like I said, T.I. out here, they got there's a big investigation going on. They got serious allegations against T.I. and Tiny of about date raping, and right now there's a lot of alleged investigations going on, and T.I. and Tommy, and Tiny might be the next might be the next Bill Cosby. Might be the next Bill Cosby. They might be getting ready to go to jail, just like Bill Cosby. And like I said, I still don't believe that Bill Cosby did all the things that they said that he did. And if he did, they waited till Bill Cosby was old as hell to come after Bill Cosby. I still don't understand that if somebody raped your ass, why you waited all these years to get a man that old and elderly, and when you could have did this when back in the day. I don't get this. Because the funny thing is, back in the day, the white woman had much more power than the melanated man. So I don't even understand why did this woman waited all these years to talk about that the man raped her. It's a lot that goes on with these celebrities. It just, one thing at a time. And I just don't get it. We're gonna have to get our minds right. Remember that we got a genealogy. You got to start with going through your family, working on getting our paperwork together. We starting a movement, trying to get ourselves together, because we're never gonna get somewhere, because we're gonna keep talking our way, and we're gonna keep talking, and we're gonna keep getting old, and we're gonna keep talking, and we're gonna get old, and we're never going to accomplish our goals. We're never going to accomplish our goals. Bill probably pissed off that how they paid him back. Yeah, you must be talking about Bill Clinton. It's just a script. But no matter how long, you should face the truth. It is what it is. I understand. No matter how long, you should face the truth. But my whole point is this: I don't know. I wasn't there. There's a lot of people. You can't speculate on something that you don't know. You're going crazy, Peanut? No, I ain't going crazy. But my whole thing is, you don't speculate things that you don't know. Hairline, boss, what makes me going crazy? What makes me going crazy, hairline boss? But you don't. I just want you guys. Like I said before, we can't get too caught up in the matter of we put our heart into these social media platforms, especially these Hollywood people, and it's crazy. No, that's a good term. Where I'm from. Oh, okay. I just don't get it, and it's just what I don't get is we always uplifting the wrong of our people. We always uplifting the wrong of our people, and it's a shame. It's a shame. And like I said, you know, you got the when they're out here, we got people out here paying for others to come in your room. You truly don't love your spouse. You truly don't love your wife. Anybody that's having a problem sexually in a bedroom, that that's something that you can't work out with just you and your significant other, then the problem is you don't love that significant other. That's just the bottom line. You just don't love that significant other. And I believe that. Because if you can't take the time to make that fire happen, you truly just don't love them. Anytime that you're inviting outside people to come into your marriage, that's something that's truly messed up with you. But I'm all about building nations. Sad how our people embrace the negativity and promote and that's promoted. It is what it is. And I can't do nothing but call a spade a spade. You got to call a spade a spade. We have problems in our nation of people. And the problem is we are afraid to call out the drama that's going out here. We're afraid to talk about it. And we're never going to get what we need to get without talking about it. We can't embrace one another. We can't get stronger without talking about it. Only us can criticize us and get us out of our problems. And we got it's a bad thing. Like I said, some say that Ti is a narcissism, and they said that the brother, and he's been going through these problems, but he still loves his wife. But what, you love your wife for namesake? You love your wife for namesake? And I don't give no excuses for Tiny. I don't give no excuses for Tiny. Tiny just as bad as Ti. So if they if it's true that they are part of raping women, then she needs to go down hard, just as hard as Ti. If it's true that they are date raping people in a threesome, then she needs to go down just as hard as Ti. That is just the bottom line. And like I told you before, I don't know what's going on in this Hollywood, but they got problems with keeping. They got problems sexually, whatever's going on, and these are old people. That's the sad part. These are older people. These are not young teenagers no more. These are older people. Some of our people only want to fix certain parts of the conditions instead of repairing the whole thing. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for these industrial sellouts. They deserve hell. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Bryans. They deserve everything that they get. They deserve everything that they get. And we, as a nation, we got to hold them very much accountable. Denise in the house, we got to hold them accountable. I never liked T.I. and his wife. I have to agree with you, Denise. It's something I liked the T.I. as a rapper, but it was something about T.I., if you listen how he talk, it's like you can see the narcissism about him. You can see that he's a control freak. You can see that I watched him play politics. I watched him play politics. He's not a great example for our melanated children. He's not a great example. And the same thing, the same way I criticize Will Smith and Jada Pinkett is the same way I'm going to come down. I mean, when you think about T.I. and you think about T.I. the way he was with his daughter, I found it strange the way he was with his daughter. He went into the hospital and he was in the doctor's office with his daughter trying to make sure that she has not been penetrated. I just thought that was I thought he was way off there. I thought that he was way off there. He had his daughter so ashamed of herself, trying to find out if his daughter was being penetrated. He's nothing but another tool used by white power, structured, got a lot of power, lost. People fools. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And this is what we have been, and he's one of them buffoons that's trying to get you down there, make sure you vote. He's one of these buffoons that have you down there. You gotta vote. You gotta vote. He's the main one. The main one trying to get you out there to, trying to get the melanated people to vote. But he does not live, as a leader. He does not live as a leader. Him and his wife. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And just like I've stated before, you see these people for what they are. They have soul. They sold to the demon, and that's what it is. Facts, we know that boy, the musician. Yeah, like I said, I always did like his music. I used to love his music, but I had to get as I grew older, I had to understand that a lot of this music is controlling our melanated people, the minds of our melanated people. We got to get off our feelings of these people. We got to get off of our feelings and understand that our feelings does not matter when it comes to truth. We got to get off our feelings on what sounds good and what looks good. And we have to understand what is right and what's wrong. Us as a nation of people, we have to get connected on what's right and what's wrong, and stop uplifting people that do wrong. Stop condoning people who do wrong. His daughter seems embarrassed behind that incident. Usually the mother would address those issues. Yeah, I never seen that. I never seen a man go into the doctor's office trying to talk about if his daughter, you would have thought Tiny would have been the one that was trying to figure them issues out, not the man. You don't never see a man in there with his daughter trying to see if she has been touched or penetrated on. You normally have the mother, and he totally embarrassed his daughter. That's narcissism. That is narcissism. That's narcissism at its finest. And the man, like I said, T.I. has a problem. He has a problem. They should have known better. And like I said, these people all connected. It would not be surprised to me if T.I. and Tiny slept with Will and Jada Pinkett. It would not be surprised. It don't surprise me. It does not surprise me. That's far from normal. It's definitely far from normal. And this is what, well, we look at these celebrities and it's like, I see people like they window shopping and they envy people because they see the success of that person. When they look, you see people who they basically envy what they see. They all connected. I know y'all see it a lot of people who follow you on Facebook, y'all, I know y'all got, for those who have Facebook, you notice people follow you and people don't never say nothing to you. They might follow you, just be looking at you in the bushes. And they don't never say a damn thing to you, but they're watching you. That's a person that's envying your life. Never saying happy birthday to you. Never saying how you doing today. But they only following you just to get connected to you. They don't give a damn about you. You're always wondering why you got so many followers, but not too many people come in and talk. But they love to be in the bushes, and they will watch you as you succeed and as you fall. They are watching you. They don't truly care about you, but they watch you. And that's what people live in, fantasy worlds. We have a lot of people who live in fantasy worlds. They got people you would not believe would love to be you. They got some people, you're not even a celebrity, and they got people that would love to live your life, that envy every second of your life, smile in your face, you thinking that they love you. But then you realize that they truly don't love you. They really envy you. They don't give a damn about you. Because when you reach out to them and you need them, they act like they don't know you. And this is what's going on with our nation of people. We will never build together as a nation, a powerful nation of people, unless we get rid of our some of these dark people, these dark entities, until we remove ourselves and away from our dark entities. These are the people that are destroying the conscious community. You can't. I hate when I hear conscious community. We got so many brothers and sisters out here talking about this as conscious community and don't know what the hell conscious is. Don't know what conscious is. And we supposed to be uplifting our people to higher heights. They got people that don't give a damn about their people, or give a damn about you or me. And I open up my platform because every time I have ever opened up this platform, because I want you to have your voice. I have never tried to take your voice. And I want people to understand that everybody's voice counts when it comes down to my people. We are the most strongest people on the planet. We have been through more than ever. We have been through so much pain, so much sorrow, more than any people on this planet. We have been reclassified. Our truth has been taken away from us. We are the only people that have been named multiple names. We are the people that have been called so many names, confused our people for so many years. They call us color. They call us Moors. They call us black. They call, everything so-called African American. They called us Indian. We are the only people that have been reclassified multiple times because they know that you are the original people. You just don't know that you are the original people. And that's the problem. We are so caught up into what people have told us and refuse to do homework on life. There's a puzzle that needs to be fixed. And the only way we're going to build is with divine knowledge of self. And when we learn how great we are, there's no stopping us. We can't be stopped. And we are a great nation of people. And the only people that's holding us back is us. the murders that's happening. We die every day. You got these people out here rapping. Music sounds good, but they dying. What's good of these brothers out here that's rapping and they dying? What's good? They're making money, but they dying. The white man give it, the white man take it. The white man give it, the white man take it. And we got to remove ourselves from their culture. A culture that embrace nothing but the demons in us. We got to embrace us as a whole nation. We can't be better without us. And I can sit here and tell you that I have watched these indigenous channels and they growing and they doing so well. But it remind me when I saw the Pan-African Americans, they were out here and they started, you saw Sinetta when they were on fire. And that was before we were always talking, but we wasn't as talking the truth as we're talking now. But what we don't want to do is be like the Africans. Because when the Africans, they compete for the views. So then Polite started going after young Pharaoh. Then young Pharaoh started going after Umar Johnson. We don't want to be like that. Our content, we don't want to be like them. This knowledge is our knowledge. There's no competition in our knowledge. We should not be destroying each other over our knowledge. We should be not worrying about the views. We should be worrying about teaching people about who they are. Growing nations. Building nations of our own. That's why I always give credit to all the channels that support me. Because you got to leave your arrogance out of it. You have to leave your arrogance out of it. We don't want to be like the Pan-African Americans. Division, competition, division. We don't want to be like them. We want to grow and become our own sector, and we're doing a good job. But there's a very few channels out there that are battling each other over who got the best content. But there's very few of them. We don't want to be like the Pan-African people. We want to be like ourselves. And the reason why y'all flying off the chart and you guys are growing is because we are different. And we got to embrace each other as a family, sisters and brothers. We got to embrace each other. If I make mistakes, help me out. It's okay to correct Peanut Nola 504. You feel like I'm not going to boot you off my channel because I learned something new from you? We can learn from each other. We can build with each other. I don't know everything, damn it. I don't know everything. I ain't never came on this channel to start talking about I know everything. I don't know everything. I learn from everybody that I come into contact with. There's growth for us to learn as a nation of people. But we need to turn our way from these celebrities. We got to turn a black eye to some of these celebrities out here and start embracing these tribes, embracing our tribes, and move away from this social junk. Move away from these social junk. Because we're stronger today than we was in the past. We're stronger today than we was in the past. If you're in the chat, I got 23 people in the chat. Could you please, oh well, 23 people watching, could you please hit the like button? It just helped that. If you don't like it, just press the dislike. I don't mind if you press the dislike button or the like button. It helps the algorithm. So if you can help me out, please press the like button. Of course, I always say we're gonna try to get it to 1K, and also remember it's always an Aborigine perspective. This is coming from the Aborigine perspective. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. So, I came on. This is probably the first time that I came on twice in one day. I'm out here in Monticello, Mississippi. I'm in a country town right now, and I just always want to uplift my people. I'm always here to uplift us. We the only people that can tear down our people. Once you tear down your people, you got to lift them back up. Much as I'm tearing down Ti and Tiny and Tiny, I'm gonna still uplift them because they are our people. No matter what they've done, I'm still gonna try to uplift them. But at the end of the day, what they've done is wrong. And if they was accused, it's allegedly that they have date raped several women. It's allegedly that they have date raped several women, and at the end of the day, they're innocent until proven guilty. And I'm just going to leave it like that. They're innocent until proven guilty. But the bottom line, if they are proven guilty, we have to turn our back on these people, because at the end of the day, that's horrible. And I think it's sad that you got a male who can't get enough of his own wife, where he has to let several other women in his bedroom. He might as well be single. Damn it, I'll be single before I start telling my wife I need to let people in my bedroom. You might as well be single, damn it. What is the part of a commitment? What is the part of a commitment if you can't even commit to your wife or your husband, but that you got to open the doors? You got to open up the back doors. What is the commitment? What is the part of walking around and saying that you married when you ain't married? Because mentally, you're not married. Mentally, you're not married. Mentally, you don't love that person. What the hell wrong with people? Every time somebody don't do right by you, you feel like, oh, it's time to quit it. They ain't got no real men out here no more, ready to run every time things get difficult. Every time that you feel like you're the person is not at your betting call. Marriage is not perfect. A relationship is not perfect. Some of these young people out here don't know what marriage is, what a commitment is all about. But they quick to go online, looking in DMs, always looking at somebody else, but they got somebody right in their face, and they so in tune to others. That's what's wrong with our tribes. We all over the place. Bad examples. I can't go out here being a chief, and I'm out here with multiple women, but I'm out here trying to teach. I'm out here trying to be a spiritual righteousness. We got so many people who come on social media and they have an agenda. They ain't here for you. They don't give a damn about you being an Indian. Someone don't give a damn about you being an Indian. They worrying about what the hell you got under your drawers. They come out here internet searching in your DMs, wanting to know who the hell you are, Where can I meet you? They don't give a damn about the information. But you want to be a chief. You're thinking what you're thinking what your bottom. See, I'm gonna get some people that's gonna unsubscribe to me. And I don't give a damn. Because that's the problem. We worry about what people think of us. Because the truth hurts people. People got an agenda, want you to subscribe to them, want you to embrace them, got a whole stack of females, and it's not even balanced. Shout out all the females, don't shout out the men. Got an agenda. Got an agenda. The hell you on social media for? You got to ask yourself what you're out here for. Are you here for your people or are you here for your penis? And it's the truth. Some people out here walking around don't even know what tribe they're from. And they don't give a damn to ask. They don't care about knowing what tribe they're from. Some out here claiming to be Cherokee, claiming to be indigenous, don't have an indigenous bone in their body, don't know a damn thing where they come from. They don't want to know no damn truth. They ain't concerned about knowing what tribe they come from. They're concerned about meeting Lil Susie on the internet. And this is what's wrong with our people. We ain't gonna never get out of our generation curses. We will never, because we are not focused on learning the truth. And people run from the truth. I told people if I had a negative page, if I came on here and I was talking about drama, I would have over 100 people in my chat. If I was in the Nature Boy sector, I would have over 800 people in my chat. But because see, I didn't come here for drama. I come here for my people. If I wanted views, I would have been following Nature Boy, and I would have been on that bandwagon. I would have been following cult leaders, doing the stuff that people want to see. People don't want to know who the hell they are. People don't give a damn about who the hell they are. They're cool with being African. They're cool with walking around saying they from the motherland. I'm trying to tell you, you from grandmother. You ain't from the motherland. You're from the grandmother. We got people out here don't understand what divine nature is, what divine truth is. We got brothers out here. I'm 45 years old. They got 45 years. They got some of these brothers almost 50 years old, acting like they still 20 years old. Still thinking they got it. They ain't give a damn about the truth. They give a damn about what draws they're gonna be able to follow. But when you get your mind and when you are fulfilled with the spirit of the Most High, when you are fulfilled with the spirit, and I'm not talking about religion, I'm talking about the power of the Son. I'm talking about the spiritual part of you. Then the distractions do not affect you. That you will not allow distractions to stop you from reaching your goal. You'll stop looking at women like they are a tool. You'll start embracing women like they go. You got women out here that you go on TikTok, they showing their body, they dancing, they're walking around, they have self problems with themselves, lack of attention. Back in the days when you was trying to meet a woman, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have cell phones. Men went out there and actually did work to get a woman. You had to work to get a woman. You actually had to have conversation to get a woman. Now, today, they got it easy. Got women out here dropping it like it's hot, easy. Showing off their body, easy. Self-destruction to themselves. A man buy him a box of Popeye's chicken and a cold drink, and they good with that. And that's what they call love. That's what these young ladies think love is. It don't take much to get a one-nighter or a box of Popeye's chicken and some bulk root beer, whatever the hell they want. And it's sad. $20 here, $50 here. Lack of love, lack of respect for their own bodies. We trying to build women in our tribes, men in our tribe. We don't want no hoes. We don't want no hoes. Our tribe don't have no room for no hoes. We trying to get you out of that wicked mindset. Women ain't the only ones that can be a hoe. Men are just as a hoe as a woman is. You got women being demonized. Nobody don't talk about these men out here that they're just as big as a prostitute as a woman is. But what y'all call that cool, and y'all embrace that. That's what y'all call cool. That's what y'all call swag. That ain't no man. That's what you call swag. These men have not even grown up. Don't know what it's like to be a man. Don't know what it's like to be a woman. But we get in the way. But see, what I know, I'm just the old chief who 45 years old. I'm just the old chief because maybe I'm just past my time. Maybe I'm just past my time on the lack of respect that I see for our nation of people. You don't see, and as we do, other nations follow. You got white women out here trying to get black lips, trying to get black behinds. White women out here trying to put twist dreads in their head. White women out here trying to get twists in their head, trying to get braids in their head, trying to look like a black woman, a melanated woman. See, you lead and they follow. They're following you. And then it's the flip side that your ass want to be white. While they trying to be you, you trying to be them. Coloring your hair. Walking around trying to look like a white woman, blonde in your hair. It's a flip to everything that you see. We are a danger to us. The only people that, and you don't understand that you are a God. You're not the God, but you're a God. I get around here and I get so sick and tired. We got all these brothers and sisters want to be God. All these brothers and sisters want to be God and goddess. They want to be God and goddess, but don't live righteousness. They want you to call them a God. It's crazy. But don't know what a God or a goddess, what they supposed to do. Walking around with these names that sound right, but not living right. Walking around with these names that sound right, but don't live right. But you think you are God. You have the blood of God, but you ain't the God. You're a God, but you ain't the God. You ain't the ultimate son. You don't bring life. And that's the problem right now. We want to be everybody I looked at over the years. People are removing themselves from being spiritual. People are removing themselves from being, see, our people are natural spiritual people. Our people are naturally spiritual people. That's why you see that we got the best singers. That's why you see them people in the church, they praise so hard because they naturally spiritual people. Not religious, but naturally spiritual people. See, we pray to the trees, we talk to the trees, we talk to the sun. We have that naturally. There's something natural inside of us. And the enemy don't like that about you. The enemy can't stand the fact that see, the problem is we went through so many years of being, I'm sorry, we always forgiving everybody. Oh Lord, turn the other damn cheek. People killing our daughters, killing our sons, turn the other cheek. We've been accustomed of turning the other cheek. We have been built to be weak because we have followed the white man ways and we have been following weakness. All that kumbaya shit ain't got us nowhere. Martin Luther King said that he wished that he would not led his people in that manner. In his final days, he wished that he did not lead his people into slaughter. See, he thought about what he had done. He pushed for segregation. He pushed for equal rights, segregations. And you would never, when you sit there and realize that you were not equal to these people who did not see you as being human. But you want a Black History Month. When black is, the word is defined as dead. You're walking around want a Black History Month of nothing but of reminding us how we were slaves. And all of our people wasn't slaves. But they want to put your mind, make your mind, refresh your mind that you may go back to where you was if you don't straighten yourself out. That's white supremacy. And that's the things that we don't look at and we don't think about. Brainwashing us, making us feel that we are inferior. And if we don't get our mind right, we will be dead. We don't get our mind right, we will be dead. We're dead to ourselves. I sat here and I thought about it. I say, they bring Roots. They got a series. They got the series of Roots going on. It's been going on all this month. It's going to go all the way into February. They talking about Roots. Keep on with that mindset of that you a slave. They want to remind you that you came from another place when 98% of you people were already here. 98% of your people were already here, but the mindset of our people are slaves. The mindset of our people are slaves. They come up with a movie. Where there's Harriet Tubman, where there's Jingo, where there's 12 years of slavery. You ought to be damn tired of these damn slavery movies. You ought to be offended of these damn movies. You ought to be sick and tired because you are greater than slave movies. You ought to be tired. Aren't you tired? I'm tired. And they constantly pushing the mind to believe that you something that you're a slave. That's a mindset. That's a mind of control. We shall overcome. We shall overcome all these songs. Amazing Grace. All these old Negro spirituals. That's why ain't nobody can't ever tell me that the melanated man and woman are not the most spiritual people in the world. There's not a man and a woman on this planet like the melanated copper man and woman on Turtle Island. And I want you guys to understand that. You don't understand how blessed you really are, how gifted you really are. If you really dig deep down in your soul and understand how great you really are, you'll be like, wow. You'll be like, wow, I come from that. I come from that kind of greatness. Only you will fail you. You are the destruction of your own self. No longer we can keep blaming the white man. We can't keep blaming the white man. All you doing is giving him more power. The more you keep bringing up the white man, all you doing is making him more stronger and superior than you. The day you sit there and you realize that you have overcame that demon a long time ago, and you realize your truth, then we should come together and overcome these demons. But as you keep on embracing these people, and giving them the credit of you being enslaved, you will always be enslaved. Because that's what they want you to do. Run, Negro. They tell you, run, Negro. Run, Negro, run. It's time for you to stop running. It's time for you to stop running and face every demon and stop blaming others why you can't be successful in your life, why you cannot succeed, why you cannot be great, because the Most High gave you a talent. All his people have talents. And I'm not talking about this white Jesus in the sky. I'm talking about the Most High, the highest Son. The Most High gave all his people talents. And it comes a time in your life when you got to apply your talent. There's something that you do special that somebody else can't do. You just got to dig deep within yourself to find it. There's no reason why you should be sitting on the corner being a bum. There's no reason why you should not have a great job. There's no reason why you should not make you shouldn't be doing great things in your life. The only people that is stopping you is you. We are a hurting nation of people. And we got to just release all the hurt that has happened to us. It's time to let the hurt go and understand that now is the now. Them days of being in chains are gone. Chains in the mind. Reflect on the now and let's not reflect on what happened before our time. We are the ancestors now. We are our people now. It's time for us to make the change now. We are the people now. I don't want to go back to what our ancestors were doing because they evidently, our ancestors had failed us. It's our time now. Everything that they had messed up, we can build and we can be great. No one's stopping you from going and getting your paperwork together. No one's stopping you from going and get your own land. No one's stopping you. The only people stopping you is you. No one's stopping you from doing the research. No one is stopping you from going get the paperwork to find out who you are. No one is stopping you but you. You are your own roadblock. I can't state that no better than that. I wanna close by saying this because I done got exhausted and plus I gotta sleep because I gotta get up. But I want to sit here and thank everybody once again for tuning in for Peanut Nola 504. Mo better, mo better, mo better in the house. As I go down, I'm gonna sit here and give a couple of shout outs and I'm gonna close. And I want to thank you guys once again for making this a great Aboriginal show. As usual, you guys are the best. Always remember, this is an Aborigine perspective, okay? I want you guys to understand this is not coming from an African perspective. This is coming from the Aborigine perspective. Okay. Shout out to Black Telepath, Miss L.J. Crump, Chalet Wu, Denise Crosby, Naja, Lisa Lee, Al Boro, Robert Jones, Pony Locks, Bronze, Stephanie, Al Boro. I think I did that again. And I think I saw Cherokee in here early on. And if I didn't shout you out, I see Black Indian. Yeah, I got Black Indian in the house. Copper Color TY in the house. And we got Hairline Boss in the house. I will be adding on some more administrators. I'm definitely going to, all you guys are going to be administrators. Everybody, when I get a chance, I like to have all y'all administrators. You guys earned it. You guys earned to be administrators. So I'm definitely you're going to be mods in my chat, protecting the chat. But I want to thank you guys for keep supporting my channel. My channel is what it is because of you guys. I hope y'all don't think I'm a preacher. I am not a preacher. I just speak with a lot of passion. Okay, that's just me. Okay, I just sometimes I get caught up into what I what I talk and what I say, and I just a lot of things that goes on in our community. It hurts me when to see so much things happening to our people. So I'm very passionate. So hopefully you guys don't hold that against me. The fact that I sound like I'm out here screaming at you, but it's just me being passionate. Remember, this is an Aborigine perspective. We have open panels, but we didn't have it today. That is if you want to support the channel, that's the Cash App. Remember to please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That is the most important thing to do. Please leave a like or share the video if you really like the video. But I would like to once again thank you guys. And you guys have a good night. I'm going to sleep. I doubled up. This is one of the first times I doubled up the way I did. I normally don't double up like that. We got Deborah Trot in the house. How you doing, Deborah? We also, yeah, and Robert. I am so thankful for you guys, and like I said, I'm gonna be adding all you guys as mods. I believe all you guys are indigenous people, so we're gonna protect our chat. We're gonna protect everything. So I tried my best to get everybody a part of it. Okay, so once again, thank you guys. You have a blessed night, and remember, this is a Aborigine Indigenous channel.